Yeah.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to our review for The Last of Us Remastered, as you can see right here.
Yeah. It's a remastered version for PS4.
Long
We just got done playing
Yeah.
it a few minutes ago.
Like 10:05 p.m.
Yeah, we just got done probably 5 minutes ago, honestly. And
Alright, so start from the top. So graphics, what did you think?
it originally came out for a PS3 game 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say it's pretty good, actually. We played Until Dawn a few weeks ago, and it's obviously not going to be as well, as good as that, because that's for PS4.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say overall it's pretty good. It's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it was extremely impressive for something that was released on PS3.
Yeah.
I mean, because when I think of PS3, I think of like the Uncharted games and just some of the older like Arkham Knight, Arkham City. So like good graphics, but not as impressive as like this was, and it was really impressive. And the storyline.
The story is even in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Even compared to movies, this game has a really good storyline. Honestly, like
the characters are lovable, obviously, and
yeah.
well, I mean, like Leyland and I were laughing the entire time because of Ellie's dialogue.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Researching this game before we started to or decided to cover this, I researched a lot because I always research games before I end up featuring them on this channel for a number of reasons, obviously, and most of Ellie's dialogue, like the fuck you and like this calling people out, it's all improvised.
Is it?
It's not in the script. And so, that's just great. That shows like Naughty Dog's got a great team going on for this game. This is why this is their most successful game of all time, and I'm really hoping they do have a sequel.
Yeah,
because that'd be great. We would definitely cover that.
I mean, I'd want them to take their time on it.
Mm-hmm.
Take their time on it because because the first one was, Isn't this supposed to be one of the best games in our generation?
Yes,
honestly?
it's been labeled. It's had the highest gamer score since. Oh God, what was the name? Since one of the first like Resident Evil games.
Oh, man.
It comes close to Until Dawn. Until Dawn got I think 8.9 out of 10.
Oh.
This got a 9.2. It's really close.
Wow.
So it's that successful, and it's really popular franchise, and they're the team's obviously doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
There were twists and turns that Leyland and I just didn't anticipate, and
especially the beginning. I mean, I didn't know anything about the game yet.
Yeah.
We just started playing, and all of a sudden it's just like, I mean, can you spoil stuff in this review? But I mean,
it's a review. We're done.
I mean, it's just when Joel's daughter got shot, I was just like, no, this can't be how it starts, because if it goes on like this, if the whole game is like this, jeez, man.
Yeah, that was the problem with a lot of people that had with this beginning part of the game. It's emotional. It's
sad. I mean, I guess that's, it helps the player actually associate with Joel because, of course you can't feel exactly the same way, but, it helps, link the two.
And not to spoil, well, this is a review, so if you're watching this, we're assuming you've gone through the game already, or if you've watched our walkthrough or somebody's walkthrough, and so Tess was Joel's girlfriend.
I don't know.
They weren't like girlfriend, but they were involved for a little bit.
They were just kind of like partners, kind of, but it's just like they never really show any affection for each other.
If you read up on there were Last of Us comics before the game came out to explain the character background and whatnot, and maybe not girlfriend's not the right word because all they did is they hooked up a couple times.
Yeah, and they just kind of did like a smuggling. Operation together,
and so but even losing because she was close to him anyway.
Yeah, but I guess
losing
working
her,
with somebody,
and so that was emotional. And we had like Sam and Henry die.
Yeah, they were actually just like Joel and Ellie. So I guess after saying that, he just decided I can't do this, or I'm gonna end up like Henry.
With this kind of game, it toys with your emotions like crazy.
Yeah, a lot.
The last scene, the last thing we did was carrying Sarah, carrying Ellie out of the hospital, kind
Yeah.
of like how we were carrying Sarah at the beginning of the game. And
Yeah.
it's insane. So, but the game itself, emotional stuff aside, it's
Yeah.
great. And if you guys haven't played it for yourselves, like
You
watching
really-
it, a Let's Play is one thing.
Yeah.
But playing it for yourself,
yeah.
you need to do it right away. It's an amazing game. And we don't say that about games too often. Like Until Dawn is a great game.
Yeah, but I don't know. Something about the story's not as good as in Until Dawn. Honestly, it's
freakier.
It's
definitely.
Scary. Like there's a lot of jump scares in that game, but the story, I don't know. It's just kind of, and the characters are kind of, I don't know, because they're high school students supposed to be.
Supposedly, yeah.
And then you got this complicated the girlfriend boyfriend thing,
and with
this,
it's just this is just survival.
Yeah,
that's all it is. And so, but yeah, like I said, we're gonna continue. We're gonna cover the Left Behind DLC this winter. So it'll be a continuation of this series. Technically, it's a prequel DLC, but that'll be great. I'm looking forward to that because I haven't looked at that either, so that'll also be blind.
Yeah, it supposedly it goes through how Ellie was bit with her friend. Was it Riley?
Riley, I think.
Riley, best friend, and I guess she died. So,
yeah, but what would you? So if you're grading this game as a critic out of 10.
I mean, it's probably pretty close to, I'm not a huge gamer, but I mean, I can just tell, even compared to movies, like the storyline is great, it's good. So I'd probably say 9.5.
I was going to say the same thing. I wouldn't give it a straight up 10 because I'm not one of those people.
I mean, there's, little things they could improve.
Yes.
But like,
his hearing ability for one.
Yeah, I mean, the AI is really good also. They're pretty tough to beat in some occasions, but at the same time, it's like, how did you not see me or hear me? It's kind of like that sort of thing. And
that's video game logic at its greatest, but, there are some things I think that just the listening ability didn't have enough range in certain parts, so you ended up screwing up.
Yeah, well, us or...
just the game in general.
Okay, yeah.
But like, okay, so we're gonna wrap this up, but favorite part and then most intense part.
Most intense for sure, I would say, was towards the end. Actually, what was it? Lakeside Resort. When after Joel gets seriously injured, I think that's when it started getting pretty intense. Actually. And what was the other part? Most.
Just your favorite part.
Oh, most favorite part. I would say maybe that whole time when what was it? Bill, Joel, and Ellie when they're all trying to get the battery and everything. It's hilarious. I mean, it's not supposed to be like they're actually trying to run away from clickers and everything, but just the dialogue between, or just the relationship between Bill and Ellie was hilarious.
For me, definitely, the resort when we were trying to kill that one guy. It's the whole stealth orientation. Yeah, that was super intense for me, just because obviously I was the one playing, but just sneaking around, trying to get away from him, trying to sneak up behind him.
That's right.
There's a lot of games that have like missions like that, but not to that extent. Yeah. It's very, very prominent because all she has was a knife.
Yeah.
That's all she had. And he had like he had a gun, then he had a machete.
Yeah, but apparently he's a terrible shot. So. Yeah.
And so, outside of that, my favorite part probably, I don't know. Okay, well, it's actually a cutscene, which is when Ellie's in the back of the truck and she's reading a comic, and then she switches over to Playgirl magazine.
Yeah, or what was it? It was like
it was
skateboard.
Yeah, basically. So why are all the pages stuck together?
I was like, is Joel gonna have to go through that?
I hope not.
Talk with her. I was just
Just to be clear, we're not pervy or anything. It's just that's freaking funny.
That was hilarious.
We went to an all boys high school. It's just That's funny to us.
I mean, that's just hilarious, honestly.
But yeah,
hey,
that's this has been a great walkthrough, and we're gonna continue the DLC this summer. But
winter.
winter.
He keeps
Thank you.
getting
I'm
mixed
tired.
up. This is summer right now. So.
But yeah, thanks to everyone for staying with us for so long, and we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys actually in a couple of months.
Yeah, you'll see me probably. Yeah, a few months actually.
Yeah.
December.
We'll have a Tomb Raider walkthrough starting up soon, about a week. But yeah. So until then, happy gaming, and we'll see everyone real soon.
All right.
Later.
See you guys.